Hello, hi my beautiful people. Hi everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening wherever you are. My name is Nora here talking to you guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel, guys. If it's your first time to view my channel, please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and please click the bell. Don't forget to turn on the notification. Every time that I upload the new videos, you'll be notified, guys. So today I want to talk about something that I know most of you will not agree about it, but to me, and someone who has ever been in that kind of situation like mine, you will understand what I'm talking about, guys. I'm talking about first time being in love. Yes, I fell in love when I was 17, but to get into a relationship, like a serious relationship, I was at the age of 19. So guys, let me start gossiping how it happened. So when I was a kid, I grew up with this guy that we were so close to each other. But this guy was 3 years older than me. I was younger than him. So we grew up together as friends, best friends, and until they found out that I was pregnant. So I have to go back to the village to stay in the village. I wouldn't stay in the city. So after so many years, I decided to go back again to the city, but I did not go back to my hometown in Jinja. I went to Kampala, to the capital city of Uganda. That's where I used to stay, and that's where I used to work from. So one time when I decided that let me go back and ask forgiveness for my mom for running away from home. If you've been following my story, you know the reason why I left my home. So when I went back to talk to my mom, but before going, I remember that day when I told myself I'm going back to Ginger. But something came into me. I felt like there is something that knocked my heart down, and suddenly every memory that I had during my childhood came back to me immediately. Like everything about this guy. So I was like, who is this guy that he's in my mind that I can't even forget. I can't even get this guy out of my mind. But then I was just 17, so I carried myself up to Ginger. But when I reached in Ginger, I felt sick. This sickness wasn't a sickness that you go to the hospital and doctor. I remember my mom taking me to the hospital and told the doctor, my daughter has a problem. When she cries, she's so emotional, she can't breathe well, So she told the doctor all this stuff. So the doctor told her, I also don't know why she's like this, but let me give her some medication to calm her down. Maybe it's her blood pressure. By then I was even a little bit fat. So we went back home. My mom was like, are you okay? I was like, yes, I'm okay, but I don't know what's wrong. But to tell you the truth, my dear fellow women, if you've ever been in the first time and you know you've never been in love and you don't know how it feels, I was in that situation. Let me tell you, sit down, get your popcorn, then get your drinks and sit down and listen. And if you find this video helpful, please guys, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, share with your friends, and let me know in the comment section below, what was your experience? If I make this video, I need girls talk. Let's talk, girls. Let's talk. Let's share our experience. What was your experience? So me here, I'm sharing my experience with you. I want to know what was yours. So how we went back home. So one day I decided to go to my cousin's house so I can talk to her. So I told her, because she knew this guy. So I told her, her name is Florence. I was like, hey Flo, do you know so and so? He was like, yes, that guy, he once came here and asked for you, but I told him that you're nowhere to be seen and you're not allowed to come back in Ginger. That's what I told him. I told him, why? She told me, I never know that you'll come back. But this guy has been asking about you. But he told me he has grown up. This guy is tall. The way my cousin described this guy to me, I was like, oh my god, oh my god. I did not react in front of her, but she asked me, why are you looking for him? I remember you guys, you were friends, so you got their house, you know where they live now. I told her I've already went there, they're no longer there. Oh, she told me, oh, I forgot to tell you, they built another house, but it's just nearby, across the road if you want. I was like, what? you're telling me the person I'm looking for is just across the road? Guys, to tell you the truth, you won't believe. So I I decided not to do that. When she told me they live across the road, I just ran out of my mind. I was like, you know what, Nora? Cancel it, go home. You're not allowed to have boyfriend. If your mom finds out, oh, you're dead. I remember my mom used to tell me, when I gave birth, she would tell me, no, guys, no, you're still young, please. I don't want another pregnancy here, please. The first one was a mistake, but the second one, I'll never forgive you, Nora. I'll never. So that thing was in me. I was like, mom will never forgive me, yet I'm trying to earn her forgiveness and her trust back. Let me try to keep my word. So when my cousin told me that they live across the road, my mind was like, no, cancel that thing of looking for your friendship. No. My mom even told me, no friend, guys, no. So I was all alone, no girls around me, only me when I traveled to Ginger to stay with my mom. So while staying with my mom, that feeling of looking for him something kept on pushing me, until one day I remember I decided to go for a jog, me by myself. So I left my phone at my auntie's place for charging. So in the evening at around 7, I went and I picked it up. I remember I was going home at around 8. I delayed at my auntie's place, so I was going home at around 8. And while walking on the road, on my way getting out of the gate of my auntie's house, I remember someone calling me. But something in my heart was like, have you ever dropped down a plate? It was like, that's how my heart was. My heart started beating so fast that I couldn't breathe. This guy knew my situation, that if I'm overjoyed for maybe let me say, how can I say it? When you know that tears of joy, and that tears of joy can cause you into sickness. That was me. So he knew what kind of person I am, because even in my childhood he knew me, because we used to tell each other everything. He was there seeing everything that will happen to me. So he knew that if I get so excited, I reach in a point where they have to take me to the hospital to calm down that happiness, because I can't handle the happiness that I have in me. So he came across. He was like, hey, calm down, it's me. And I remember him taking my hand, because I was actually shaking, standing on the road, and I was shaking, and there was this vehicle coming, and I was just standing there because I was stuck, just hearing his name. It was like something has frightened me. So I stood just there. I was like, it can't be. That was in my mind. It can't be him. So when he came towards me, he pulled my hands away from me. He pulled me away from the road. He took me aside, and he told me, Nora, what's wrong? Why are you always like that? I thought you've grown up. This thing has got out of you. You're still like this. I was like, please. He pulled me on his chest, he hugged me, but then he has grown beards. To tell you the truth, oh my God, his beard actually touched me on my cheeks. I was like, oh my God, guys. So after hugging each other, he held me so tight. I remember he was like, I missed you, my friend. That's what he said, I missed you, my friend. How have you been? I was like, he said, don't say anything, I know. We'll talk another day, but right now I know the condition you're in. Can you please let me know where you live so that I can escort you? I was like, yeah. Because I couldn't even say a word. We were just walking, going back home, and I was just looking at him. He was like, Nora, it's me, your dude, okay? So stop looking at me like that. Yes, I know I have beards. I know you've never liked a guy with a beard, but don't worry, I have a beard. I never knew that I'll have it. But I was so excited to see him, guys. I was so excited. So when he took me back home, that feeling. So I told my cousin, there's another cousin of mine, she's called Jen. So I told my cousin, I was like, you know what, I met so and so, and she told me, Nora, stop right there. If Aunt finds out, you're dead. And if I were you, I'll pack up my bags to go back to Kampala. Because this, she will not like the idea. I was like, yeah, you're right. And by then, my mom was actually talking to my uncle who used to pay my tuition. So my uncle also wanted to see me, and both of them, they made me, when I met my uncle, they both made me like to swear. So I was like, yeah, I will not. Guys, you've always known me, you tell them everything. So I suddenly left my house, and I kept on seeing this guy behind my mom, but not seeing him that we were dating. We kept on being friends because I I never had a friend, but he was the only person that I can talk to. But then he was even in a campus, so this guy, so I never thought he'll fall for me. So we were just friends, hanging out. We went back on our daily basic things of like what we used to play when we were young. But by then, he was a grown-up man, and for me, I thought by hanging around with him, playing, I remember I would tell him everything about me, everything, but one thing I never did, it was telling him that I had a child. So I kept everything a secret apart from me telling him other stupid things about me, like friends, you play. We used to play so many things, and if you find us playing, you think that there's something going on between these two. So while being every time around him, we started actually, developing each other's, like developing the feelings in between the two of us. So when I was the age of 19, and I was actually making 19, he came on my birthday and he proposed to me. He was like, hey Nora, would you be my girlfriend? But in my life, I've never expected like my friend and I to have a thing going on between the two of us. So it was so it was so it was actually, to me, it was good, but another part, it wasn't good because I had this thing in mind that if he finds out, because at home they'll always tell me that, Nora, no one will ever want you, you've blown it, so you're going to end up being like that alone. No man will ever want you. If that man wants you, they'll only use you. So I was always afraid of that. So I was like, God, I don't want to be used by anyone. Let not this thing happen to me, please. I've always asked God for protection. I prayed so hard for everything in my life so that I don't come across that kind of person who just want to use me. I want someone who want me, who I am, the everything with me. So I was afraid. I accepted to be his girlfriend because I wanted to feel how it feels to love someone, how it feels to say I'm jealous. I've seen, but I didn't have the kind of feelings. So my friend and I, when I accepted him, this thing tormented me so badly of not telling him the truth. So I told myself, Nora, you have nothing to lose. If this guy is to find out the truth, you need to find it's him to decide whether he wants to stay with you or he wants to leave. I know there are so many girls there who have never had kids and they have babies in their childhood lives, and it reaches a time when you want to have someone and you feel ashamed of telling them the truth. This is a fact, guys. I'm not just making this video to make you like wasting your MBs on me, no. But I know if you've ever been in my situation, I know you lied. And I'm not going to say it wasn't good for you to lie. I know how it feels. I know how it feels. I'm not going to judge you. I'm not in any position to judge you for what you did. Some people keep their children a secret. Some get married and keep their children for life. Their husbands don't even know that their wives have children outside of the marriage. they keep everything a secret. I've ever seen this. We have a neighbor, she has children, but later on when her husband died, her daughters came back. They came to the funeral of their stepfather. This woman and my mom told us, do you know that because we call, for us, we call people aunties, someone who's older than you, someone who's your neighbor. You don't call them by your name, you call them auntie or sometimes mom. So my mom was like, do you know that your auntie so and so, she had children? And we were like, Mom, how do you know? Mom was like, we always knew that truth, but sometimes if you want, some people when they want to live their lives, they forget, they move on, they leave everything behind them, and that's the past. So I will not blame you for that. If you've ever done such a thing, you keep your child a secret. But for someone like me, I would not want to do that. I'm really sorry, because my mom always told me she has ever wanted to do that also to us, her children's, but he never did that. So that courage that my mom always told us she ever wanted, but she did not, because we were her responsibilities, because we are not to blame for what happened. So I also told myself that child, Gift, is not to blame for what happened. Yes, I know his dad did whatever he did to me, but Gift is not to blame to this. I told myself, if this guy is to stay, he will stay. I will tell him the truth. Guys, I'm telling you, you need to share this video with your friends and let me know in the comment section below. What do you think? Have you ever been through this kind of situation? Let me know, please, guys. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click that bell to turn on the notification. Every time that I upload the new videos, you'll be notified, guys. So I went ahead and I told him, hey man, can we talk? Because I used to call him Daryl, because his name is Derek. So I was like, hey Daryl, can I talk to you? He was like, yeah. What is it? Because he used to call me a tomboy because I was a girl who is like a guy. So he was like, hey, my tomboy, what's up? I was like, Daryl, I really need to talk to you, and this thing is really serious. So for him, he was like, it's a joke, but to me, it was really serious. Because when we started dating, I never allowed him to touch me, to come near me, and because I was always afraid of my breast, because I never wanted him to know that I had a sucked breast. Yes, I breastfeeded my child. Yes, I breastfeeded her until she was 1 year old. I did not breastfeed her. For those who still have their boobs standing on their chest, some of them don't breastfeed their children, but me, I breastfeeded her, because I remember at home they always tell me, you have to breastfeed her because you're the one who gave birth to her. You have to pay for the crime that you did. So that was always being told, guys. So guys, today this video will stop here. So until I have a new phone, I'll be making the stories of this video until I finish everything, because you guys, you really need to know everything, how this thing ended up. Okay, let me know in the comment section below. I really love you guys. Let me know your experience. If you're female, a male, what do you think of us, we girls who have ever given birth? What was your experience? I want to know. Let's have a girl talk, a guy talk in the comment section below. On that thing down there, let me know. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up like this. Give it a kagalo. Don't forget, okay? And share these videos with your friends. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the bell to turn on the notification every time that I upload the new videos. You'll be notified. Love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Mwah.